We should move on it right away. No, I don't want to sit on this for too long. Yeah, absolutely. Uh-huh. Yeah, we need to talk about that, actually.
I need to talk to you. No, now. This minute.
Wait, I'm going to have to call you back. Yeah, first thing in the morning. What's up? I mean, aren't you supposed to be at home packing for your shoot in Manhattan?
Yeah, well, I don't know. Maybe it was my overwhelming desire to come over here and choke you.
Huh. Maybe we should sit.
Yeah, maybe.
So, you called the meeting? What's wrong?
You bought me champagne, you congratulated me on my new job, you made a big deal about how proud you were of me, and the whole time you knew exactly how I got the job.
I did?
Yes, you set the whole thing up and then you pretended to be surprised. Do you have any idea how ridiculous that makes me feel? And I just want you to know that I will not stand for this. I got a 10% holding fee to start the job pending final negotiations, and that I am going to give to you right now. This belongs to you, Jax, and I hope that you enjoy it.
Brenda, you bought me land in Brazil?
It's 1,000 acres of rainforest, and if you even think about cutting down one of the trees, I will have the natives shrink your head.
If I'd gotten you a job, I'd tell you.
Not if you thought I'd turn it down, which I am seriously considering doing.
No, wait. Let's try to figure out exactly what happened here, okay?
Answer me one question. Scorpio call this place the Outback because that's where the restrooms are. What's the matter? Trouble in paradise?
It's a private discussion, Jerry. Feel free to leave at any time.
And miss out on helping my favourite non-couple? Not likely.
I didn't lie to you, and I certainly didn't ask for a rainforest.
Well, I guess I should have seen this coming.
What?
Your little plan, right? I mean, that's what this is all about. Another step in getting rid of Brenda.
There is no plan. But you know what? Getting rid of Brenda doesn't seem like such a bad idea right now.
Oh, really? Oh, well, guess what? I will give you one more chance, Jax. One more chance to tell the truth. If you are, in fact, telling the truth, then swear on this.
Oh, my childhood good luck charm? Gladly. I swear I didn't lift a finger in getting you a job. You satisfied?
You're serious?
That's what I've been trying to tell you.
Well, I don't understand. I stood there and listened to my producer thank a Mr. Jax.
This land has definite drilling potential. What?
Did you arrange a modeling shoot for Brenda?
I certainly hope so. Why?
If you knew you were the one who got me the job, then why didn't you stop me from accusing Jax?
You told me to stay out of it, so I did. Good thing, too. This land in Brazil could be worth a bundle.
Give it to me.
This really is my area of expertise, Jax. Why don't you let me run with it?
Give it to me.
Just trying to be helpful?
Yes, so we've noticed. And would you mind explaining exactly how and why you took it upon yourself to get involved with Brenda's career?
Somebody needs a service, and I know the best person to do the job. I put them together. Haven't you people heard of networking?
Have you ever heard of communicating?
I don't understand. I arranged for you to do a set of car commercials in exotic locations around the world. And you're acting like I spiked your drink with plutonium.
I am an independent contractor, Jerry. I am not some favor for you to give to some business contact.
So you won't do the job?
Not under these conditions, no.
Well, that's up to you. But my gesture was made with the best intention. Walking away will just leave everyone dissatisfied.
You know what? Save it, Jerry. Once Brenda's made up her mind, then she's not going to change it for anyone.
How upset the producer gets, I'm not taking the job.
Spite me? That doesn't make sense.
No, because once you've been hired as a favor, you can never do a good job. And if anything goes wrong, you're the first person that they blame.
Are you actually telling me you care what people think?
I care what I think, Jerry, and I want to build my career back on my own terms.
You're going to rebuild nothing like this. Turning down this job is sheer career suicide.
Jerry, stop. I know Brenda, and it just doesn't pay to argue.
I'm not arguing. I'm just trying to save a bloody job. You do believe that, don't you?
Yeah.
Then what's the problem?
I'll tell you what the problem is. Brenda is far too independent to accept help from anyone.
Well, that's not true all the time. I've accepted help from a lot of people in the past, and I've appreciated it very much.
There's always one
This
excuse
particular-
or another, but the bottom line is you're a very stubborn person, right?
I'm not that stubborn. If someone can point out something that I've done wrong, I'm always willing to listen. You know that.
Listening is one thing, but actually acting on somebody else's advice, that's something you just don't do.
I am perfectly capable of listening to sound advice when I hear... You're trying to manipulate me, aren't you?
Me? No, I wouldn't dream of it.
Yes, you are. And you're enjoying it.
No, I'm the supportive brother.
You two think you're really funny, don't you?
On occasion.
Oh, that's cute. Well, I'm glad that you two boys have had a good time here because you can play your stupid little games with someone else.
Told you so.
All right, big brother, what do we do now?
Don't ask me. You're the one that came up with this miserable reverse psychology routine.
I didn't see you making any progress.
Well, at least she was still here. Now, you're going to have to chase her across the parking lot.
I don't think so.
She needs the job, Jax. The only reason she split was because you embarrassed her.
Are you advising me to go after her?
I'm saying that if you don't, it'll break her heart. And I'm not sure you're ready to do that yet.
I'm not going anywhere, Jerry.
You mean you're cured?
I mean, she's back.
She doesn't carry a weapon, does she?
She could be packing.
Jerry, I'd like to thank you for contacting Hal and setting up this job for me. And assuming that there are no strings attached, I'll do my very best to make you glad that you recommended me.
You mean you'll do it?
Oh, yeah. Why not?
The best clue we...
Well, there's no reason why I can't do the commercials and get back to Port Charles as often as I need to. So as I don't, drop the ball on anything.
Oh, does this mean you won't be dropping your little pet project?
Never. So, Jerry, I'd just like to thank you one more time for all of your support, and, I'm gonna go call Hal.
Okay.
So, see ya.
Bye-bye.
I, thought she was giving up on you for a minute.
I told you didn't know Brenda.
It's me. Jerry Jax. Our business is finished and I don't want to hear from you again, understand? I don't owe you a cent. The deal was Scorpio gets framed for murder and it didn't happen. The target was on stage at the docks and visibility was perfect. Instead of hitting him, the shooter hits the woman and gets himself killed in the process. Doesn't matter whose fault it is, the job didn't get done. Any trouble? I'm telling you.
That's pretty good. That's pretty good. Hey.
Do you mind if I speak to Jax privately? I found out what you did.
What?
You paid my attorney bill.
I didn't, I?
Yeah, you did. Just tell the truth.
I'm always truthful with you, Brenda.
I tried to warn him about that.
Was it you then?
No.
Well, maybe you could give us a moment alone so we could discuss this, since it has nothing to do with you.
As much as I enjoy the fireworks, twice in one day is a bit much. Call me if you're still alive.
Yeah.
I don't want to have to tell you again to not try and take care of me anymore. I can take care of myself. Jackson, there's something that I really have to tell you.
What? What is it?
Your brother tried to kill you. The sniper shooting on the docks. Your brother was behind it.
Oh, you must be mistaken.
No, I'm not mistaken, Jax. I was over there. I dropped my purse. I reached down to pick it up. I overheard your brother's conversation. He was saying that he wouldn't pay for this botched assassination because the target was in plain view and the person missed the target and hit the girl. Now, does that sound familiar to you? That was me, and you were the target.
That's not true.
Yes, Jax, it's true. I heard it. Look, I know you love your brother.
I do. And I was hoping you'd get the chance to learn to love him as well before he demonstrated his penchant for drastic solutions.
You don't believe me?
Because you misunderstood.
No.
You see, yes. The sniper that was at the ELQ docks ceremony was on Jerry's payroll, yes. But the target wasn't me. It was Jason.
Telling me that you knew that you were a target the night of the ELQ docks renovation?
Jerry warned me in advance that Mitch Wright had put an elaborate scheme in motion to kill me. And he was going to pin it on Max Scorpio. Remember when Max slammed you in the Inquisitor?
Yeah.
That was a setup to raise the heat between us. Now, Jerry, knowing this, paid the sniper to miss me. So I let the setup proceed.
Why?
Because it would give me and Jerry great leverage over Wright. For conspiring to murder. What I didn't realize was Jerry decided to take advantage of the situation to put a bullet in Morgan.
You know, I have to tell you, I don't know which part of this I'm having a harder time believing. The fact that you would put your life at risk for a business deal, or that you would be okay with your brother trying to kill Jason. I mean, we all know Jason isn't my favorite person. But Jax, killing? That's Sonny's way.
No. And this you have to understand. I had no idea that Jerry wanted to shoot Jason. Firstly, that's not my way. Now, you know that. Any man who picks up a gun isn't smart enough to win any other way. But most importantly, do you really think that I would have let you anywhere near that place if I knew there was going to be gunfire there that night? I asked you to accompany me that night because I didn't know. That is Sonny's way. It's not mine.
Well, obviously it's Jerry's way, isn't it?
Not here, not with me. If it makes any difference, Jerry swore that he only meant to wound Jason. The idea was to put him out of commission long enough for the docks project to go through. And you have to admit, things would have been a hell of a lot easier without that strike.
Are you saying that you approve?
No, I'm saying I should have foreseen it. The whole situation is pure Jerry.
Well, I have to tell you that I used to kind of like the idea of your wild, adventurous brother when you used to sit there and talk to him on the phone. But now that he's actually here and he's putting you in the line of fire, he doesn't seem so romantic and mysterious to me anymore.
I've got things under control, Brenda.
Do you? Love can blind you to the truth. I know.
I know how to handle Jerry. It's mostly a matter of anticipating disaster. But you know what I should have realized? I should have realized that once he had a sniper and a business obstacle like Jason in the same location, that there was a good chance someone was going to get shot.
Me?
And I can never say sorry enough times for that. And Jerry feels the same way.
I'll tell you what upsets me. That you kept me in the dark. You know, I saw that gun up there, and I thought that you were gonna die. If you really want my forgiveness, why don't you do me a favor and warn me next time you decide to put yourself up as a live ammunition target?
Do me a favor. Don't try to save my life again. Because I really don't want to relive that moment. Seeing you bleeding and realizing it was because of me.
Only it turned out being for Jason. There I was trying to save the man that I love, and I ended up protecting the person that I despise the most. That'll teach me to be a hero, huh?
Your action was still to save my life.
Do you know that that means that I am responsible for you for the rest of your life?
I've never heard of that.
I have. No, I have. It's Chinese or something. Everyone's heard of it. It's a really big rule. It means I have to watch over you for the rest of your life. I have to protect you day and night. If you get in trouble, I have to get you out. I mean, it's actually, we might want to start thinking about the best way for me to watch you day and night. Do you have any ideas?
Not so far.
I do.
I'm sure you do.
But I might have to get rid of Jerry.
Well, I'd like to see you try. I know my brother has his faults, but he would never go against me.
Congratulations on ending the strike. Unfortunately, you haven't been able to produce the rest of what was promised.
It's coming. Just a couple of obstacles.
One being your brother.
He won't be a problem. I'll make sure.